Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Sports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge for Friday night fun and the Daytona sun, which actually it's going into sunset skies right about now. That's kind of the way that we like to see it as the drivers get prepared and amped and looking pretty darn snazzy out there in their paint schemes. If you have not tuned into one of these broadcasts, well, welcome aboard, and hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Thank you to all the fine folks out there. Oh, baby, that was a little wreck there on pit road as we'll have a lot. So burning it out, getting his nose dimpled in there a little bit. We are live for the Chop Racing Next Generation Cup Series, coming right back here to Signature Esports on Friday nights, and that will be courtesy of the Chopp'N It Up podcast. If you haven't checked out Chopp'N It Up, well, you are in store for a treat because Chopp'N It Up is the new podcast that the Chop Shop series has done. It's a ton of fun. I was on it. And if you haven't checked it out, you got to go to their YouTube channel. It is Chop Shop on YouTube. You got to find them out there. It's Chop_TV. It is very stinking cool. They're a ton of fun. And we'd like you go to chopchopracing.net. I have to change that opening logo graphic to say chopchopracing.net instead of chopchopracing.com. It's an old graphic that I had that we're going to do it. Along with this race is going to be a ton of fun to be able to call. We're also going to use some of this footage to finish off the which should be available next week. We should be good to go. We'll have that all released up for the Chop Shop Racing crew to intro everything for the Cup Series. We love it. We appreciate everybody. Thank you to everybody being out there. If you haven't done so, again, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support the stream. A lot of drivers out there running the driver cams, which we could appreciate. Of course, some of the best of the best of the best giving us good looks at what they do. There's Chris Roberts, of course, out there having some. I think it's Brian. Or Bryant. Let me turn him sideways here. Here we go. He's a little bit. He was a little off right there. Not that he was doing it. It was more me than him. So let me get that taken care of. Good to see him up there. He's giving us some big thumbs up. How about Jason Day and his overhead view? Like seeing Jason put that stuff up. Mr. Brad Dove, I do believe he's going to be out there with his awesome flag and all the cool stuff he is doing. I do believe this one is going to be Grijalva. Grijalva sitting in the chair, has the simulator. Well, he was there. He's not there now. He drives in VR. That's nauseating for me. Russell Black getting swole, man. Every week that I see this guy on camera, my man just freaking looks like he's putting on like stacks. So hats off to freaking wow. Don't when they say Russell Black and Chuck Norris walking to the bar, they really mean Russell Black. That's what you get there. If you haven't done so, folks, make sure you again hit the like, subscribe, follow button. We're also live on Twitter. Or X, however you know it. Thank you, Rob Van Ness. Thank you, Alonzo King. Thank you, DJ May, for giving us a follow out there as well. And this one's going to be fun. This is Daytona International Speedway, week 1 for the series here for the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series. Brought to you by Chop Shop Racing. Go to chopchopracing.net and learn how to be a part of this fantastic organization and all the sim racing they call. I call every series but the Wednesday night series, and that's when you can find Ryan Wendt, who is the lead voice behind the Chopp'N It Up podcast. He is commentating and I believe co-commentating out there for the Wednesday night series. So much love to Ryan. Big special thank you to Stryker and John Hammond for having me aboard again one more time here for the Next Generation Cup Series. It's going to be every Friday night. They do have a schedule out there. They're going to be looking for some fun. They do have one fast repair. It is a Superspeedway, and it is race 1 in the series. A lot of drivers have worked together. They do have the rules package that you see in the Truck Series, so there's no winning your end, but there is some good points for leading the most laps. There's some points for being on poles and points for leading a lap, stage win, those kinds of things. So, and speaking of which, there is going to be a stage. Only one of them. It's going to be on lap 27. These drivers have 4 sets of tires, and we're going to run 90 laps. Ball status, B&B Music, Edmund Box, and Fuego Paint, still all a part of what we do over here with the Chop Shop Racing crew. Again, big special thank you to everybody. And, of course, iRacing.com. Make sure you go to iRacing.com. Use any one of these drivers' names that you see tonight and give yourself an opportunity to give them a little extra credit in their iRacing account for maybe an extra car, maybe a track they're looking at, something like that. It helps them and also can help you because you can also save a little bit on your first subscription. You get half off of your first month. I believe they do have for first-time buyers, first-time users, first-time setups. I think they have half off your first year, if I'm not mistaken. Roberts, thank you, sir, very much. Let's check in on your chats. Feel free to pull you if I have any questions about movements. Hey, you know what? You're more than welcome to give me a big old thumbs up and tell me what's going on. B-Train, let's get it done. Go number 6. Love it. We'd love to see it. We're going to see a lot of drivers, new faces, new names for me, and maybe some new faces and new names throughout the field. We'll see how this one's going to work out. Of course, Stryker getting a championship out of this series. We saw that John Hammond got his first win in this series as well last season when Chop Shop was called to races over here. So we love hearing the dramatic stories and all the cool things that everybody's ready to rock and roll with, and these things are awesome. So I do need to make one slight adjustment, so bear with me. We're going to throw you over to the commercial screen one more time with my logo. So bear with me. Yeah, I had to load my cameras in because for whatever reason, iRacing is just deciding not to load in the cool stuff, like the really cool stuff. Like all of my wonderful favorite cameras, it didn't want to load it in, so we had to get out there and we had to make that happen because you guys deserve the best, right? That's exactly what we're seeing. I would have normally been in the driver's meeting, but I was actually talking to my daughter and I was talking to you other folks. So if you haven't joined me on Twitter, it is at Real Sig Esports on Twitter. That is the @ REALSIG Esports, because that's kind of what we do. That is this is how we do it. Good things. They are going to have their starting grid. It's going to look as such as Michael Mata actually gets the pole here. Let's make those darker because that is one of the things that we do have. That and it's supposed to be set, so bear with me. Whoa, I can hear the rumble. I can hear him roar. I had these set from, everything before. And they just didn't carry over, so it's kind of crazy. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. We'll have to fix that after the race. Anyway, we'll just deal with it as it is. These things do happen. Okay. It happens to me. That's what it is. John Hammond's going to be your outside pole sitter. Nathan Biggert, Joshua Siegfried's going to be there in row number 2. Sam Benson, Mark Odell making up row number 3. Brian Raymer and Joseph Grahal were there in row number 4. Jason Day, Mark Retchin's going to be there in row number 5. Michael Strickland, Colby Hartung, row number 6. Row 7 will be Grant Altizer with Alonso King, the legend, and Arc Tempest Motorsports drivers going to be there in row number 7. Robert Church, Russell Black at row number 8. Tony Sanders, Brad Dove in row number 9. Jim Casterline's going to have John Ross in row number 10. Brian Warner Jr., Bryant Lucas will be there in row 11. Michael Caffrey, Jerry Culver in row 12. Row 13 is going to be Jeff Dillon and Jeremiah Burke. And Evan Athuna is going to have Chris Roberts there in row 14. Row 15, Hayden Malcolm, Danny May, and Ryan went out there to bring out the tail end of the field. And Penguin's going to be your race controller out there. You're going to see him in chat. It's going to be the legendary voice behind the scenes. He is in the control tower. He is the guy that is going to make all the calls. And if he doesn't make all the calls, well, that's not on me. That's on Penguin. And gosh, giving us a follow. Stryker, giving us a like. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you for giving us all the love and support. These drivers are going to be loud and proud for 90 laps. as we're going to see probably some of the best cautions. We're probably going to see some of the best wrecks. It is Daytona, that is one of those things. They do have the claim system on if somebody has an issue. If they do not claim their caution, then they will go to a review board. They do have the wonderful review system in play as we get ready to have some fun. You blame me if you miss something? Hey, that's okay. Do I want the punt? No. So here's how my interviews work. My interviews only at the tail end of the race, and it is only going to be the top three. The reason why I do not interview at the beginning of the race is because I want drivers to focus. I want you guys to have some fun and enjoy yourselves. I don't do mid-race interviews because it has a tendency to get drivers in trouble, and we don't want to do that. And I want to have a clean broadcast, family-friendly, and just enjoy ourselves. So we want to interview the top three at the end of the race, and we'll have some fun with that. If I can find the time to interview or pull up the interviewees for maybe a stage win, I will do that. It'll just depend on how the race goes. All right, we're green flag. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Hammond to the outside with an early lead. Siegfried in the 85 in tow. Mata back to the inside. What's the Mata? That's him right there. On board. Nah, we're not going on board just yet. We're going to go into my favorite part of it. Let's get some sound. Let's get some information. Let's give you every part of Daytona you're going to love. Had to make some changes on my side. We did miss Mr. Culver. Let's get Culver back into the driver cam so to make sure he is good to go. That's Jerry Culver. His mother, the late and great Sherry Culver, was the sponsor of the series prior. Last time I called it, and I believe last season. But we love to honor the memory of Jerry and or honor the memory of Sherry each week. Because her logo is going to fly up there. Track Racer, redefine your gaming as well by getting yourself a Track Racer sim rig by using promo code Chopp'N. You're going to be able to do it. How about the fastest lap of the race ran by Jerry Culver, the number 13 machine. Little Copenhagen Bandit on top, chasing some Skull Man down. Bless subscription out there on the YouTube platform. Appreciate you very much for doing so. Drivers putting it on. There we go. Green flag. Racing for 90 against stage at the completion of lap 27 as they continue to work. Right now, separation here. Caster Line at one point had the fastest lap of the race. Jeremiah Burke on the bottom side. And Ford Dark Horse Machines looking ever so mean out there. Along with Churchy up here in that Toyota. I like the new Toyota. Pretty darn good. Driving on the bottom side, it looks like Stryker's going to be dropping some heavy time here. Going to be back up in the draft. Here comes Chris Roberts with a push on Michael Strickland. Driver fell off the bottom side of the racetrack. Wanted to get a little free and just kind of give up the line. Or maybe got pushed out of line. That's something I did not see. John Hammond leading the high side here as Daytona Give us exactly what Daytona would be about. You see John Hammond leading the 85s of Siegfried and Odell Retchen right there in tow. Retchen on the bottom. Retchen getting a big shove here. Oh, baby. I heard it. I heard somebody slide Jerry Culver off the track. He got free on the bottom side. He's still rolling forward. He came back up on the track right there. Let's go here, go here, go here, go here. Nope, back up. I wanted to see how this progressed. Forgive me. Forgive me, folks. I hit the rewind button too hard. Here's what happened. Maybe a big bump. Oh, little free. Oh, a little touch, little field cotton from Hartung. Hartung into the 23 in the Hawaiian roll, so do believe we're going to go Chop Racing, Chopp'N It Up Cup Series, giving you all of the fun in the sun. How about it? Maulana, thank you very much for the like out there on the YouTube platform. Much love to you. Appreciate you. 7 of 90 as we see some of the fastest laps being turned. 80 of Alonso King to the bottom side. Somebody having a blink issue up there. In and out. That's Russell Black. No, Russell. Russ having some sparking going on with the virtual sim rig. He should be good to go, though. He should be good to go, right? All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the cam I wanted to get. I want to get Mr. Culver out here as we're running because he put up his driver cam. I want to make sure he gets highlighted here. That's Jerry. He was on the latest edition of the Chopp'N It Up podcast. If you didn't see him, I encourage you to go out there and watch that episode. It was actually very enlightening to hear from the man and the legend and how he got started with iRacing and his family, what iRacing means to him, and just life in general. We'll check out that. That's going to be the latest podcast you're going to see for the Chopp'N It Up videos out there. And Jerry is going to be still in tow. He's going to be tail end of all this. He'll be fine. He's got some catching up to do, but he should be able to get back on the lead lap, I believe, when it comes to this. 100% fuel for the drivers. Should be fine. They should be fine. Ryan Wendt would be the driver. He's going to be trying to catch him now. 27 laps. Can put these drivers a lap down. Nathan Biggert is going to be a lap down right now and would need to catch up to these drivers, completing his 7.5 lap. He actually might go 2 laps down here. It's a long way to have those issues. And we see Black on my screen having every time he has an issue or he starts blinking, his bumper goes missing. That's no good. Want to make sure his camera's not causing it, because if the camera's causing it, we'll boot him out. That's Dove. That's the Dove, man. No, I promise I'm clicking the right button. No, I probably wouldn't. There's Grijalva. He's in 4th. There's Russell Black. Yeah. The Black is back here riding. And it looks like he has settled down a little bit here, which is all good. There's a spotter cam of what NASCAR would see. Hopefully he's going to be able to pick up that pace again. I know he bounced out of that for just a moment. Russell Black should be able to get it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. That's a swole dude, man. I'm telling you. I think he's got the draft. I think he just needs a little help. Just a little help. Have a little faith in me. Yeah, get some. What was that show? Was that Touched by an Angel back in the day? Yeah. John Hammond leading, 85 in tow. There's the 31 of Odell. Grijalva back and forth. John Ross settled in here in the number 44 car as we work on the pace. Daytona, when it runs green, is a ton of fun. But there's always something when it comes to this segment. How about the 80 and the 24 in tow here? Also, Black losing some time, but is going to be able to catch this group that is coming up on his inside. Straight line drive here for the 50 through the 88. 98 rolling out of the corner on the bottom side. They should be able to pick him up as he will assume that second lane. Russell Black now in the wind tunnel as he's going to be put 3 wide. This is a dangerous situation for any one of the drivers. That's what I'm talking about. Caffrey there in the banks. Good to see Michael Caffrey out running. We love him. We appreciate him. They really broke themselves up. Tony Sanders here breaking things up as Russell Black will cycle to the back here. We'll definitely need to see Jeff Dillon's back bumper caution comes out first time. Michael Mata having an issue. Siegfried, Mata. Looks like those are the only two involved. We'll have to take a look here. As we'll see. Oh, 16. Oh, 24. Great braking. Who's that? That's Dove. Dove saw that happen and said, no way. What's the matter with you? There it is. Pole sitter gets taken out. Friggin' Dove, man. Brad Dove on the brakes. Like, let's just kind of watch it from his point of view here. Here's your cockpit. So there's a 16 in front. That is Michael Mata. Madam, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. If I'm messing that up, I do apologize. So big run, 16 goes to drop to the inside. I don't know what that was about. And you just see Dove's eyes probably got the size, and we didn't even get a chance to look at it. He was probably the size of $50 there. TJ, thank you for the like, so much love. Man, Nathan Bigger will be your lucky dog as soon as they can get back around here. I'm going to give a chance for everybody to calm it down, dial it back, chill out. We should go back to green flag racing here on lap 17 as they continue to go. Well, they all coming to pit road. Some drivers are coming to pit road. Some drivers might just want to think about getting a little bit of fuel, lay the car back down, make it feel comfortable. We do have 4 sets of tires. They don't really, you don't really need tires on this track for a little while. 45 laps can do yourself some justice on tires. If they take tires now, they won't really need to take tires at the stage, but I would, at the stage would be fine. Nathan Biggert's going to be able to compete for some laps here as he goes around. He's a Boston Bruins fan. I won't give him. I won't give him. I won't. Yeah, we're a Blues fan. We're a Blues family over here. We just like hockey. Oh, Lordy, I love hockey. Still love it. If you didn't answer yet, it was assumed stage. No, stage. There's only one stage concussed. It's on lap 27. We were talking about it just a little bit ago. Seattle, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Here to support the husband. Thank you, Alicia, for supporting the husband. Much love to you. Thank you very much for being out there. That's awesome of you. Lap 27. Yeah, it's just lap 27. They only have one stage. They used to run 2 stages, but when they wanted to shorten up the amount of cautions that they had in a race, they went away from the 2-stage break and they just went to 1 stage. So, and it's usually about a third of the race. That's pretty much the count that we're going to see. It's about a third of the way through the race each race, and we'll see that throughout the season, which is really cool. So, yeah, oh yeah. It's bad enough like if you get in a racetrack and you're just having a bad day, and maybe it's a Martinsville race and they get out there and they're just kind of, it's just a bad race, right? Last thing you want to do is run 5 laps and stop for a stage. Yeah. No, I get it. Big rules package change for the series, and it's a great series. They've been a ton of fun to call over the years, and we've enjoyed it. We're going to go back to green flag racing, completing lap 17. As it'll be the 8 and the 81, the 47, 44 is going to be your front row here. Drivers are ready to knock it out of the park. And thank you, folks who are out there supporting your family. That is, it's absolutely awesome. Martinsville can get wild with cautions. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That not my favorite track. The cautions will breed cautions if you are not careful. So hopefully these drivers will take the next 10 laps and get themselves to the stage, and hopefully nobody had their fast repair check there if they didn't need it. That's a big old thing. Jimmy, giving us a like out there. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody doing your part and enjoying the day. Thank you to all of the new subscribers on our YouTube platform. Of course, we have 2 YouTube channels. One has content. One is working on content, as we have been looking for a new editor to take some of the load off of what I do for our gaming channel. Signature Esports is all about esports, camaraderie, and bringing people together. That is the most important thing about this, not just this platform, but also every other platform. Dark Horizon Fishing is a sponsor of Signature Esports and provides me all the caution content and all the cams when it comes to setting up the cautions. And we love Spicy and the Dark Horizon Fishing family. So go check them out on Facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. There'll be links in the description for all my sponsors and, of course, all of the people affiliated and a part of the Chop Racing crew. Beef Jerky Unlimited provides me my driver cams and. Similar to Coca-Cola series. Want to make these drivers feel like $1 million. Ready? Let's go. Green flag racing. Back at it here for Daytona. Benson. Oh, no. Odell. Caution. Right, Lucas. Everybody. Spun the tire. I don't know what happened. Oh, that was up front. That was at the 81. It was Mark Odell. Let's see. This was John Ross with the back bumper of the 81. Good restart. Oh, 81 hung it out. 44, nowhere to go. I think Mark had an issue there mechanically. We have seen this, and I'm going to have to, get everybody's point of view. Just watch the RPMs. This will give you your sign. He's in second gear here on the restart. First gear. It's been happening, not just to him, but a lot of drivers have had malfunctions with their shifters here lately, and have been knocking it down. Donnie May had an issue here. I think he's got a blown engine. He jumps to pit road. He might be able to get these laps back. It's a long tow, so he should be okay. Let's try to figure out what happened to the driver. Did he get involved in this? No. The downshift problem. That's what I was talking about. Third gear, down low. Just to avoid good accident avoidance by all the drivers there. He blew his engine here. I'm trying to figure out why. Second gear. Oh, no. Whoa. He's having an issue on the bottom of the circuit, and you can tell that the car has an issue, and just resets the pit road. Man, oh man. People coming to pit road. Yep. Grijalva's going to be out front of John Hammond, even though John Hammond, I do believe, is your race leader. Going to be, or at least I thought he was. maybe 47 did the justice. So we'll see Danny. It comes with a girl who never gives up. I love it. I love it. I want to see this car. Let's go look at this car. We got the chance to get out. No, not that camera. We don't see that camera. I want to see this camera. Spina bifida doesn't come with a... Oh, I'm reading this upside down. Let's not read this upside down. Let's do this. Which we love. Cure. Something happens. Peace, love, cure. Spinal bifida doesn't come with a manual. It comes with a girl who never gives up. How adorable. Well, I would love to know more about this one. Because, you know, we like to make sure that we highlight some causes out there. If there are some causes. Look at that car. I know you folks like those cars out there. We'll have to... Here, let's just make a live adjustment. Here you go. My camera's going too fast. We don't like you going that fast. You know what I mean? Yeah. Smooth transitions. All right. Hopefully, Danny will be able to get back out there and make a read. Oh man. Oh. That is not what I want to see looking down pit road there, folks. Not for my stream. Do apologize. We're supposed to be family friendly here and not okay. Grijalva, Hammond, Ross, Benson, Hartung. As we'll see things go back to work here. Can't use that camera. About that, folks. Excuse me. 8:47, 21:44. All situated. Everything should be good. Hopefully, I'll have to go in and delete a paint scheme, which I do not want to do. Grijalva and Hammond controlling the restart. Green flag. 20 of 90. 7 laps to go to the stage this time. Bias. They start to lap 21. Eight with a clear. Here comes Sam Benson. Benson on the bottom side. Drivers trying to get down to the bottom where they can gain spots quickly. And right now, John Hammond has Sam Benson in front of him. And here comes Mark Retchen. Hammond laying off the bumper of the 21. 24, 25, 88 there as well. Hammond will put it 3 wide here. If Benson leaves the corner, and there goes the 88. Oh, baby, they're getting dicey. And they're going to get turned. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. They're not fine anymore. Caution should come out here. There it goes. They're all at least locking the tires up. Stryker went to make the move there, and when he did, prior to the caution, right here, he went to make the move. And when he made the move, I think he was trying to pull his teammate because the 21, you can see right here, let's just go quarter speed. The 8 was given some room, pulling some side drafts from the 24. Frees open a space. There's the 47 there as well. The 8 sees it. There's the 88. It's going to shoot the gap. As Stryker gets out of the corner here, watch him shoot the gap. Sees the exit. Watch the line. Back straight away. Bam, sees it's going to be clear of the 8. And the 8's going to pull the center lane here. There's the 77 on the bottom side. 25 lifts off the lane. 88 gets a good run. Here comes the 8. 21 tries to slide back down here as the 8's already there to the inside. 77 went to follow Stryker as Caffrey wouldn't see this one back here from John Hammond. Caffrey's following the leader here, but there's the 8 there to the inside. Little bump, and then the 8 gets free. There's the 47, 53. And then as that would plan out, again, cautions breed cautions. This is part of it. Let's take a look. Here's the 53, Jeremiah Burke. Big bumps from everybody. 47 gets a nose full to 53. There's the 80 of Alonso King. And then bam, oh bam, 59, 16, and it wasn't that spectacular of a wreck. It could have been better. Joseph Grijalva. Somebody got punted in the back. Ryan got punted. Why did Went get punted? Oh, he was slowing down. Braking. Heavy on the brakes. Watch. Bam. Oh, no. 13 of the 40 both. Rick Culver. Well, they'll be under caution for the third time. Stage break's going to come up here in about 3 laps as they roll. And, yeah. John out there. What's up, Case Beer? Good to see you, man. He was up front. He started on pole, but bad luck put him there. Odell should be your lucky dog here. The Tracker 81 coming around. Jerry Culver off the lead lap now. Had to come to pit road, went ahead and got the fast repair. Took some tires, do believe. Danny May looking for a free pass here as well. A couple of laps down from the toe. That car just would not move forward. So hopefully Danny will be able to get back on the lead lap here very soon. 2 laps down for that driver. Mark Odell back on the lead lap. Jerry Culver will be looking for the free pass the next time by. Oh, I think. What's your opinion of that last caution there, folks? You think it just was a racing deal? You think it was a teammates trying to work together here? I think that's what it looked like to me. Caution happened back here, happened behind. Yeah, right here. Y'all tell me. You put it out there. Is it the 88's fault, the 8's fault, 77 or the 47? Actually, it's not the 47's fault at all. Watch again from the overhead view. There's a chopper view. 88, the 8, all right there. Here's a line on the corner. You tell me, who do you think it is? 47, and it looks like a weird wall tap there. The 8 is waiting for his teammate to clear the 25. 88 goes to that way. The 8 waiting for the 88. Goes to the middle lane to try to get a run. 21 was there. 77 went to follow the 88. And the 8 just kind of got to the back bumper, had to brake. Gets down to the 98 and the 53 and the 47. Has to brake and check up. It just looked like just a big old dang old racing deal with some bad lines. That's on me. That's what I think. That's all on what I thought. Alex, thank you for the like and share, sir. Much love to you. Y'all tell me. I'm just glad I'm not the RC. Wink, wink, penguin. And having to decide all these things. Also, I'm glad I don't have an opinion when it comes to penalties and anything like that. I'm just the caller of the race. That's what I do. But you guys can have an opinion. You tell everybody what you think it is out there. Yeah. You own that car, technically speaking. He's the owner of the little team we started. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. I hear and see that there are teams all across iRacing as in eNascar sports. So it's esports, man. Everybody can have the right to have a team. Chopp'N It Up Media Podcast. Go to the Chopp'N It Up Podcast location on the Chop Shop Racing's YouTube channel, youtube.com/@shop_TV. Pretty sure it's shop_TV. I have it all saved. Now I gotta look. Oy. All right. Odell back in the lead lap. We're going back at it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Green flag. Yeah. All right. Basically a green-white checker to the end of the stage, if I'm not mistaken. Go, let's do this for Jason Day. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. I'm calling iRacing. We had a stream earlier. It was cool. So yeah. Right now, the 88 losing ground. Mark Retchen having a lot of help down on the bottom side. Here comes the 8 in front of the 88. Big shove coming from the two teammates. Hold on to the night. Yeah, Chop Shop _TV. Here, let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to pin the comment. Just easy. Oh, yeah. No. But opinions are like, well, you know. Everybody's got one, and I want chat to have one. You tell me what you think it is there, folks. Whose fault is it? You guys can be stewards just the same, right? 98 and the 8, big push here is Robert's big shot down on the back straightaway. This is the completion of lap 27. 98, 8, 88, 25, 44. They come around here. 88 to the 8 going together. Robert can side draft here. I think that is going to be, oh baby, stage win for Michael Strickland. Michael Strickland with a stage win there, edges it out on his teammate John Hammond. You know who your friends are. As that would be how the race would end if that were the win. So there's your stage. And me, I'm going up here to, all right, pit box. Come on now, come on, camera. Oi, I'm getting it. I'm getting a little bit of frustration. It's happening. Yeah, Stryker has the run here. Just right there. I do believe Stop. Oh, yeah. That's about as close as I can get right. Hold on, let's just back up 2 frames. Bam. All right, there you go. Right here. Actually, Hammond got it. John Hammond should have your, that's where Hammond was. Hold on. That's clearly a Hammond win. Hammond gets the stage. You tell me, who's ahead here? Hammond gets the stage win. Then Stryker. Then Brad Dove. Then Chris Roberge. And then Chase View. Actually, Top Review. Then the 44 of John Ross and Alonzo King. Then Mark Retchen, Michael Caffrey, Sam Benson, and Devin Asuno. That's your top 10. So Hammond gets the stage win there. I don't care what iRacing says. John Hammond. I know that you see Stryker out front right now, but John Hammond gets the stage win there. So congrats to John Hammond. He won the line there. He was at the line. And it's a good thing I go back and I look at these things, especially at a Superspeedway. I'm going to go talk to John because he gets wins occasionally, and hopefully we'll be able to catch him at the right time. Let's talk to the legend if I can. Can I see him? Is he even around that I can see him? Oh, Hammond. Oh, he might be in a secret channel. Yeah. That's okay. They couldn't hear it. That's it. They couldn't hear it. They can hear you now. You get a stage win, dude. I went back and looked at it. You can tell Stryker that he can suck it because he tried to pull it out there at the last minute, but no. Tell me about this one.
He tipped his hand, Jason. He tipped his hand. I was watching in the mirror. We jumped up there, and I seen him peek. I seen him peek down a little bit, and I was like, he was thought about going there, and I'm like, all righty, I just got to watch. Stay right on Roberge, and then as soon as I seen him make the move, I went down with him, and then we just drag raced to the finish. He made a valid effort on swinging up to the outside. I think I might have got a bumper on him.
You did, yeah. We went back and looked at it. I know that he was technically leading after the caution came out, but for the stage. But Nestor, you definitely had the victory there by, I don't know, it's like 4/100ths of a second or something like that, 4 or 5/100ths of a second. Enough. It was more than enough. They would have called that a victory in the end of the race.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
All right, stage
it's
win.
Good racing out here. Yeah, good racing, but it's gonna get good right now. Long run.
Long green flag run. All right, we'll let you have at it. Thank you for jumping up here. I was trying to find you.
Yep, bud.
All right, John Hammond gets the stage victory here, and good things coming his way. Hopefully, we'll see him in the winner's circle at the end of the race. That's all good things. And a big thing. I did put a message in Discord for those who are out there, the families out there. Take the dirty image, please, down, please. At least while I'm streaming, put it up whenever you want, but don't put that stuff out there. Jeremiah Burke is going to be your race leader now. He came out on 23. So did Michael Mata. Mata came out on 23 as well. So the drivers cycling to the front after coming to pit road on that last caution, which is a good thing. We can see what's going to happen, and that was because of, they were on pit road getting the damage worked on. We'll see. Nathan Biggert's going to be here, who is only one driver not on the lead lap. And, boy, is she trying. She's 2 laps down, or he's 2 laps down. Danny May. Sometimes Danny is a girl's name, too, so I have to be sure. It might be a guy's name. I don't know. Somebody, if you're in the May family, tell me, because the Danny is not D-A-N-N-Y, it's D-A-N-N-I-E, which is, my daughter's name is Cody, P-O-D-I-E. Pronunciation of that word, so you want to make sure that you do it. You don't want to get that wrong. 8-5 back there. Here comes Nathan Biggert. He's going to soak up the line. Inside lane's going to have some good pushes as we continue to work. Here's a look at your split field here. May's going to be 2 laps down. As long as Danny can keep the drive line working correctly, we'll see kind of where the pushes are going to be. Jeremiah Burke right there has the 53 Barbie machine. He's been running Barbie a lot lately. What's Burke up to running Barbie? I mean, no shame in it. My daughter said, "Hey, I want to run a Barbie machine. I'd do it too." Cash the line coming to pit road. Cash the line, maybe with a penalty here. I'm not quite sure. We shall see. Mata pulls Burke. Sorry, Hammond pulls Burke. Mata on the high side. And here comes Nathan Biggarts. 53 with a big shove. With a 53, go to work. 40 on the back bumper. The Camry rolling in. Here's Nathan Biggart up on the high side. John Hammond slides up the race line. Preferred line is the high lane. Here's what it looks like from your leader. And that's what it looks like behind him. "30 to 35 laps, the green flag cycle. They are going to have to come to pit road. Danny May making a pass on Casterline. Casterline might have had an issue out there. Good looking race line so far for the drivers. They've had a couple of cautions, but they got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Watch out, Bandit Run. For music than what I saw earlier, which I'm gonna have to go back and cut that segment out. May have to re-upload the video. Roberts. So you guys might be watching this as a VOD later on, and if you do, much love to you. 88, 98 working together. Here comes the 98-16 up on the high side. Nathan Biggart trying to pull some of that time as well. Toyota Camry for Nathan Biggart. We're seeing some lap traffic coming to play. Casterline, that driver is going to go 2 laps down here. That second field back here, you see him all the way in the back. Brian Rayburn right behind. Danny May in the 74 is going to beat and bang a little bit here. The Grijalva and Jerry Culver working together as well. These drivers can work together to get themselves back up to the front. John Hammond over the lap traffic here as you see the line. Past the line. On the grass. Going to be back up to speed here just fine. And we'll see that second lane, that second group starting to catch up to him. There's John Ross, Jerry Culver back here, Grijalva, Brian Rayburn, and Jeff Dillon is going to be at the tail end. That's a 62. Hayden Malcolm, the driver in front of him. We're seeing a big group, about 24 drivers in the big part of this segment. And you can see back here, Danny is just trying to, Danny's trying to get the lucky dog back. So she is just riding. He, she, I think it's a she. How about we just go with the 32 and family? BJ, what's going on? I'm having a decent night, man. I'm having a decent night. Thank you, sir. Much love to you. Good luck to all the drivers as well. 8 definitely won. Alicia, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Is Jim doing okay? I know he went in and got that car worked on. We'll make sure Jim's doing all right. All right. Robert's out front. There goes the 85. Joshua on the bottom side. Robert's he dipped some of his iRating as of late. 85 to the inside. Here comes Stryker. 33.88 on the iRating for him. John Hammond in tow. Do you fuel save or do you go full bore? Well, you know, you kind of do what you do. Oh, baby. 53, 85. Everybody is doing a pretty good job. The inside line is doing a pretty bang-up job here. You see how much separation there is, and one of the things that the outside line, if it can prevail, can keep itself away from the wall about where the 2-foot and 3-foot line is. And so the 2-foot, 3-foot line that you see off the wall is basically a faded stripe up on the high side. And it looks a different color. If you can keep yourself that, 98 gets bumped out of the way, slides back up in front of the 88 as I hear bumping to bump into bumping to bump, bumpity bump bump bump. But right now they are cool. Right? They're calm. They're collected. Stage is on 27. Gonna get a lap. So they rebounded, went back to green flag racing, a lap 30. So that would have put it at the third of the way mark. I think that's what they're trying to do to make sure that they have a third of the race completed. And then here they go. Yeah. Good stuff. Mission 22 is a part of our platform, folks, as well. That is Elderheart Inc. It is one of the things that we try to strive for every single day is mental clarity and health and wellness of all the esports fanatics, sim drivers, military servicemen and women, law enforcement, everybody out there that could use a boost up, could use any one of these programs that you see out there for the mental health and mental clarity. 16 is going to put it 3 wide here. He wants to put it 3 wide. I just wouldn't. Not yet. We're not even halfway through this race yet. You want to just ride for a little while. It's okay. Soak up some time. Soak up some laps. Put yourself down pit road. That'll be the big key here. After the pit stop will be the big push here. And that's when things will separate. So side by side racing here. For these drivers, we'll see how it's going to soak back up after they have a green flag pit stop, if they have a green flag pit stop, because that's important here. But anyway, Mission 22 is an organization that helps soldiers and their the family members, the service members out there, stop that tragic 22. Number four, it's bottom 3, bumper to bumper. That's the only way they're going to be able to get some of their time back. Is the 85 surges to the lead, 53 and the 40 bringing the inside line together. And right now, the 88 to the 98 has the 8 on tap as well. Roberts will take back over the lead. 53 gets bumped out of the way on the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to keep it cool down there. Unfortunate for Jeremiah Burke. Hopefully they can clear that black flag for him. He got shoved down there. Oh, baby. I hear it. I heard somebody. Buddy in the wall up there. Buddy's dropping. That's Colby Hartung dropping back as well. Hartung on the bottom side of the racetrack. Not quite sure. A little right side damage. Grijalva back here as well. And so this little 6-pack, 7-pack right here, led by Jerry Culver. You see Danny May putting it back onto it. Right in front of him is Tony Sanders. Jason Day coming to pit road here. I think Jason Day was the one on that got that right side damage. So we'll see if Day's going to be able to improve any of this. They're getting dicey, and they're putting themselves. A lot of these drivers are putting themselves in some situations that are a little slinky. Jeremiah Burke into 53. You can feel the tension popping right now. 85 runs up the lane a little bit here. This is one of the things I talked about this racetrack. If you want to slow that car down in front of you, you got to get next to it. You got to pull the air off, and basically, as the race leader, or the 85 in this case, can surge. It can soak up the lane up on the outside a little bit. I know he's running the bottom side of the racetrack, but if he had a teammate behind him and said, "Hey, I'm gonna open up the side draft up high here, and I want to try to pull some of the air off of these drivers." Here comes Jason Day, will be the first driver off the lead lap now. That's what I'd be doing. That's me. Anyway, on twitch.tv/Super Esports, you're going to see a button that says subscribe or use your Prime sub or whatever the case may be, which you can do. Prime subs are free. You get one. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription on Twitch to any streamer. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody out there, but use it. It's a free benefit. It helps streamers out everywhere. And pretty much everybody has Amazon Prime. You pay that $140 whatever dollars a year. Anywho, one of the things that you want to always remember is you can also click the down arrow on that Mission 22 segment, and select the donate. And that donate not on the About page, but the donate where that subscribe link is, goes directly to Mission 22 and Elder Heart Inc., and that goes right to them. We're trying to utilize that program again through Twitch to see if we can do a better job, and if not, then we'll just throw on another charity race and raise money that way. I think that might even be just as much, and then we can donate it straight to the link or whatever. They do. I know that Twitch does take a little bit of their cut, but that's only for processing fees, I believe. Caution's going to come out here. I hear it. Somebody's wrecking. Brian Warner Jr. just got sent, I think. Hold on. Yeah. Somebody got sent. Nope, caution's not coming out. There's a 57 of Brian Warner Jr. He's free. He's very free. Wish this thing would... Yeah, he's getting past here. Somebody was free. I heard somebody spinning out. I could hear it in my ears. There he goes. Brian Warner Jr. will come to pit road. Roberge is your race leader. Strickland and Hammond, your top three. Michael Matt is going to be in fourth, and Sam Benson in fifth. 85 in the 01. Not giving up the bottom race line. Here goes the 24. 24 sees the side draft here. This is what I'm talking about. You see how the 24 runs up, pulls the air off the 21? He does that for every car. He can, and has help behind him. That's the big key. You got to have help. And can get himself there. He'll be fine. There's the 80 of Alonso King to the bottom. You can side draft your way to the front, but you got to have somebody behind you. If not, you're just going to fall back. Inside lane can prevail. A lot of look at how separated these cars are here for the top 10. Top 9, actually. Russell Black leading the second group back. As the 64 to 81 go to work. That is, of course, Mark Odell back in the mix. Blight Lucas back up in that top spot as well. There's the 6 car. Little right front nose damage, 48 of 90. Coming around to that. We're just over halfway, folks, and an inside lane trying to play catch up for the outside lane. And here's the big deal. That outside lane pulled away from the bottom. Look at the relative time. They got to push a little bit harder here. And that 52 needs to be up on the back bumper of the 81 if they want to go anywhere. And again, we see the side-by-side back here. It's the 43 and the 25 way up high. You got to just kind of ride. Single file racing to catch the leader means single file racing to catch the leader. I know that it sucks to just ride, but the only way that you get back on the pace and catch yourself is to do that right there. It's just to ride. Get yourself in tow. Find the 2 fastest drivers that can hold a line in front of you, and you just follow them. Just ride. That can mean a top 10 night, or that can mean not finishing the race because you're pulling everybody backwards. That is, and that's an iRacing tip to an iRacing tip, folks. Sometimes riding is all that you can do. There's a 5 up here as well. Robert Church. Mr. Churchy rolling. And Jason Day still on the stream, still getting some love. Mr. Day, first driver off the lead lap. Brian Warner Jr. leaving pit lane as well. Danny May trying to get a free pass. We need to pass Jason Day. Jason Day right here. Just stuck in a rock and a hard spot. I know he's trying to salvage his race and not have an issue. And now 77 goes to the outside. 6 there as well. 6 with the block. There's no way, no reason. Don't block, just ride. You were catching them. And there's that parachute effect. You can start seeing they were within 4.8 seconds, and then 2/10 of a second just lost right there. Because that 4th car back pulled out of line. Hold on to it, folks. Hold on to it. Fourth car back, I believe. That's the black back here. He's fine. This guy? Who's this guy? No. There's Grijalva. Now they're moving up to the high side. 52 rolling the bottom side. Little lap traffic here as they go around. Oh, baby, hold on to it, Grijalva. Grijalva sideways. Oh, no! They're wrecking on the infield back here. You see him looking over his shoulder. Grijalva back in the mix here. He's in the middle of the... there should have been a caution here. That's what I talk about, just riding as they go sideways. 50. That was the 59 of Hayden Malcolm here. I know there's a big checkup in front of him. Let's go inside the cockpit here. He's just riding, and then just checks up, and then the 59 goes high, and that pulls the 47 with him. There's just nothing you can do at that point because then the 59 is just free. We'll see Grijalva come back around. Grijalva was sideways on the field there. Malcolm's going to be a lap down. Jason Day is there as well. I was trying to find Brad. There's Church. There's Mr. Dove back here. There's the caution. What timing? Everybody has to slow down. Hopefully everybody's good. Jason Day does not need an X, neither does the 53. Well, here's where it started right here. Brad Dove had the 77 on the bottom side. Okay. Screenshot cam. Go up. All right, here it is. There's the 25 on the mid lane. There's the 6 of Lucas right there as well. And I'm looking. Corner exit. 25 here. 77's here. Corner exit. 25 comes down. And Netcode wins the race. Netcode does it there, folks. That is exactly how the cookie crumbles. All right. There's the on pit road. Well, some of the drivers are going to come to pit road. I mean, I would. Might as well. Tires, fuel, freight talk. You know. Caution comes out. Fourth caution of the race. Fifth total. 1 for stage. Rest for incident. Sorry. Third caution? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. I wish it had me a counter on, I think I'm going to have to create that. So Brad Dove having a jump to pit road there. Unfortunate for Brad. But a chance for Grijalva and Hayden Malcolm to get themselves back on track as well. Danny May just cannot catch a break. Everybody's coming to pit road. Danny would not be able to come to pit road this time, but we'll have to stay out. Yeah. Max, thank you for the like, sir. Much love. Max, fetch me my cloak. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. Danny is too. So Hayden Malcolm's going to be a lap down here. 52 should be your lucky dog. That should be who should be getting the free pass here. Jason Day. Yep, will be. So Hayden Malcolm will try to work back on the lead lap here as well. Just came to pit road, so no reason why he shouldn't be able to, unless he has a black flag right now. There should be no reason why he shouldn't be coming to pit road, because he came to pit road, I believe, on 52. So we're completing 54. So right before the caution came out. Hopefully he's good to go. Yeah. Kool-Aid. Bada gets the lead here. Alonso King will be in second. Sam Benson will be third. Hammond will be fourth. Roberge in fifth. Roberge was the race leader coming into pit road. And, yeah, it'll be 35 laps to go, just under. All right, folks. We need a pole. Need a pole. Not like a pole, like one you put in the ground, or one your third cousin's sister, twice removed uses on weekends. The POLL pole. You can put it out there everywhere, I think. Let us see, let us see, let us see, let us see. All right, let's do this. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. Which manufacturer wins the Daytona 500? Oh, we're going to put the 2024 and see. Ford. Chevrolet. I think I'm spelling it correctly. Forgive me if I don't. Toyota. Start the poll. That's on YouTube. All right, YouTube. Don't let me down. I want to see every one of you vote. You out there on Twitch, too. New poll. Control V. Or Chevrolet. And Toyota. Duration, yeah, 10 minutes. All right, Twitch. You're up as well. And all right, Facebook. There you go, Facebook. We're going to add you too. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing here. Oh. Chevrolet. And Toyota. Save. Did it publish? It had better published. Publish. Yeah. It said publish. There we go. Perfect. All right, folks. D, thank you very much. I appreciate you. How about it? Green Flag Racing. Yeah, I was right. I was right on it. 5 laps. That's what I mean. There are 5 cautions. 4 for incident, 1 for the stage. I feel privileged. They got it right. Matta out front. King in second. John Hammond surging to the front. You'll see the 21 of Sam Benson. A lot of drivers needed this. And right now, 32 laps to go this next time by. Danny May will be your lucky dog. Cash line 2.3 seconds off the pace as well. Holy cow. Let's go. Big bump. Oh, baby. That's the mirror from Alonso King. He does not need to be looking there. He is out front. Over the 16 of Michael Matta. Roberge to the bottom side. On the inside. Oh, baby. Down to pinch. Great job. That's exactly, if you're the leader, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to be crowding that second lane if you're up on the high side to be able to put it to the outside very quickly in that tri-oval section. Now Roberge goes to the lead here himself. As you see the overhead look, a good pusher will do exactly what Hammond just did. And he and Stryker, Hammond, gets the 88 free. Outside lane's going to have a good look back here again. As the onboard camera gets rolling, Hammond shoved Chris Robert so hard, I think he could probably taste the tailpipe on his teeth guard there. Holy cow, that's awful. That was a great shot though to see just how dicey it can get. Alonzo King to the outside, down to side draft the 8, and it works, folks. You see how what the 80 needs to do is not hold the line down. You want to pop the side draft and then move up. Pop the side draft and move up. Right now, the 8, the 98, and the 88 all trying to work together. Oh, baby. Here we go. Caution's going to come out here. I did hear it. I heard it. Retchen, Grijalva, Church, all involved. Ooh, it was a 24 Retchen. I think Mark got turned. No. Mark and I still need to go. We need to go have some lunch. This dude is awesome, by the way. Just to let you know. He's pretty cool. Here's what happened. Oh, 81 went to go 3 wide there. Try to be impatient. Come on, Mark. The Mark on Mark action here. Little check up here. He saw the hole. He went there. The 5 was there. Just not enough room. And the 01 a bigger at 85. A few more cars impacted on this one. A lot of drivers getting. How about did Danny? Hold on, Danny. Hold on, Danny. Don't hit anybody. I'm rooting for Danny May. Come on, Danny. Are you the lucky dog? Come on down. Well, that's a little bit of chaos that turned into exactly what it. Now it's just. Hopefully they can dial it in. There's still a lot of racing left, and these drivers do not need to have any more issues. Nathan Biggert having to jump to pit road. Mark Retchen coming to pit road now. Siegfried entering pit lane as well. Whoever the other part of this team is with Danny May, y'all keep killing it. I want to know. I think Danny's your lucky dog. Get out of her way! A lot of drivers will be coming to pit road. She is your lucky dog, right? Please tell me she's the lucky dog. She didn't have any issues there. Hey, beep, beep, get out of my way. I'm the lucky dog. Yeah, get it. Finally gets a lucky break here. Don't get it, 32. He, she, whichever. I don't care. I think it's a girl. I should have asked. And if I'm getting this wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm a fan of the 32 this week. First and foremost, my daughter loves the paint scheme. I'm showing her right now. And the menu behind it. I love it. I love it. Boy, girl, doesn't matter. I love the paint scheme. Love the cost. All right. We're going to go under pace here. Oh, man. All right, folks. Haven't looked at the polls as of late. Toyota has the only vote on Facebook. That's a shame. Ford has 100% of the votes on only one. Come on, I got 14 people watching out there on YouTube. You can do better. But now nobody's voting. Come on, Twitch, get out there and vote. Use those polls. That's what they're there for you guys to engage with and have some fun. Have some fun with it. historically speaking, Fords have been more dominant, though. So I won't go there. I won't be those people. Man, oh man. Jang, thank you very much out there for being out there. Appreciate you. Thank you, BJ, of course. Mr. Bobby. All right, we're going to do it again. Rack 'em, stack 'em, sock 'em, bop 'em, robots, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that you all enjoy yourselves, of course. Put your votes in. Put your right foot in. Put your right foot out. Put your right foot in. And, well, you know. There's a Toyota vote on YouTube. Some more Ford votes. I'm, of course, rooting for the Chevys, but I'm not going to vote on the poll because that's on there. What do you say, Valerie? Good to see you. How you doing, dear? Much love to you. I think Joe's still out there. Yeah, he's still running. He's still on the lead lap, too. I wanted to show Jerry's camera under this caution. Because he's got one of the brightest eye flags. That's what that thing is called. You see how bright that thing lights up his room like it's freaking... Everybody should invest in one of those. You know what I mean? You'll never know. You'll never not know if you're not under caution. Also, it'll tell you if you can go to pit road or not. Big old bright light saying, hey, you know, of course, if those who have issues out there with flashing lights and all that stuff, please look away. I should have said trigger warning there, sir. My bad. I'm not used to it. You guys are watching a simulator, and we go around very fast. All right. Put a platter. Let's get at her. Green. Look, and then it goes green. Yeah. I'm going to have to invest in one of those. I really am. Stay tuned, black flags, so you called for the ninth with number 18. I understand. Why are you getting black flags, Jim? Was it just incident point black flags, or what was it? Good to see you out there. I appreciate you. Valley working and enjoying your nephew. Glad to have him back home. I bet. He's so stinking cute. Really do. I'm gonna pinch the cheeks of that young baby. He said before they moved home, Joe sent me an updated picture of little guy. And man, oh man, is he growing? We love him. 25 laps to go. Box.com with 2 X's. And go and help yourself, find yourself. Very affordable, very great. It's a great resource for you to be able to take upon yourself and use for those RC moments and all the extra things that you would and it's a great resource, great button box. Use promo code CHOPSHOP, save yourself a little bit of money, help the league out. Ball for the 98, 16 gets into him. First time we've seen the 16 get up on the back bumper. They're wrecking on the bottom. Tony Saunders, Robert Church, all on the bottom. Church with a whole lot of damage. He got pushed down pit lane. Church net code. 7 able to save it. The 5 comes back up on pit lane. So we're good to go as Church will be on the bottom, dragging his bumper around. No caution for debris as we would speak. Unfortunate for Churchy there. Alonso King out front. Robert Church is going to be coming to pit road. Hopefully he's got a fast repair. I know there was some contact earlier. John Hammond to second. And this is a good place for John Hammond to be. Boost for Bears, your biggest mover of the race, up 25 from the back to the front. Whoa, baby, 16. I'm going to make one of the nicest moves of the day and just slide myself down now. I don't know if he's trying to switch for the lane, switch some help right now. The quickest way for you to avoid getting help is by jumping around on the circuit right now. You don't want to see that. Here comes the 6 of Bryant Lucas. I think I put him here. I did. Here he goes. If you don't know who Bryant is, he helps me call races on Signature Esports as well. And he is trying to send 52, goes around. Comes out. As the big one, it's not quite the big one yet. Went has an issue. Church, a lot of the people in the back having issues. Did Danny avoid it? Oh, please tell me Danny stopped. The 52 and the 7 are just riding right now. Oh, please tell me. No grass, no grass, no grass, no grass. Oh, you. All right. We got to lock it down. All right. There's the guy that we call races with. He is in the number 6 car, Bryant Lucas. At least he's driving a Chevy. I can forgive him for any caution he causes. He's all about that base. Also learning the ways of the world of what we do over here at Signature Esports. So good deal for him to be out there and running these next gen Cup cars. A lot of good opportunity for a lot of these drivers. So you can drive the bottom of the racetrack here, cool your tires off, and get some of that extra debris off of them. Of course, that's one of the tricks of running this race course. Danny. Are we catching up to the pace car? We are. Nobody's covered the pit road yet. You should be your lucky dog. I do believe Mark Retchen is here. Ryan Went is here. They were all involved. Danny should be back on the lead lap with 20 laps to go. Could be. Could be. Whoa! Hold on to it, Church. We'll get that thing fixed. Come on, make me correct. Lucky dog, coming around, finally back on the lead lap. Danny May, welcome back to battling for position. Okay, fan. That's why you never give up and you run a smart race. All right, let's check in on the poll. Which says, on the pole again. Done. All right, we're good. All right, Twitch, you let me down. Toyota wins on Facebook, and Ford wins on the old YouTube platform. There you go. Thank you, folks, for voting out there. I don't do them very often, but I think the polls are cool. I like it. I think it's a good time. You don't run smart races sometimes. It's all good. 2 black flags. One was for inning pit, close pits. You just went in and then passing under yellow, blew by the guy to avoid him. Oh, that sucks. We've all done it. I mean, closing, going to close pits, those things do happen. You don't run smart races sometimes. The smartest race you can run is your own. And I think that's the one thing that I tell people all the time when they ask about sim racing or they ask about iRacing, that the best race you can run is your own. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing. You can't. The moment that you start worrying about what the guy in front of you is doing, or the girl or gal or whoever, The moment you start worrying about what those people are doing, is the moment that you take your eye off of what your line should be, what your mark should be. The super speedway is kind of a different story because you need that line to match up, but realistically, you just need to match your throttle and your pace and hold a line, and that's how super speedways work. However, on any other track, on all the other tracks, it's literally about running your race. You can't control what everybody else is doing. You can only control what you do. It's your wheel, your pedals. Biggest advice again: smart races are only as smart as the position you finish. And I'm here to let everybody know that my confidence in everybody is super high. Super. All right, let's get things rolling. We're going to be 18 laps to go here for the Chop Shop Racing crew. As there's that, bloop, there it is, Chop It Up Medium Podcast. Again, I put a link in the description earlier. And it is also in the chat. You can, if you guys come back and look at it. I know it'll be out there on Facebook. It'll be there pretty much everywhere. Check out the Chopp'N It Up podcast on the Chop Shop Racing YouTube channel. They talk to everybody in this league, and they set people up for those cool things. I've done an interview with Ryan. We kind of just really, I would say it was an interview, but it was just kind of like shooting the breeze. Josh, thank you very much for following out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you. 80 and the 8, 98, 88, 74, 62. Your front three rows on the restart here. You have the 6 to 44 side-by-side back there. There is Russell Black and the 16 of Matta. Giving us a big old push as pace car dive in. And we'll be back at it again here for the next oh man, we're under 20 laps. Yeah, 7th caution of the race, one for the stage. 80 with a big run and a big jump. That is going to do exactly that. There goes the green flag from, well, Barney, red, whatever you want to call him. 98 is going to be in tow, 44 to the bottom side. Oh, baby, 74 right there. Big caution. We're going to have the big one now. Into the corner, maybe not. Could have been. Could have been. They're wrecking on the bottom side. Could have been. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Burke. I mean, they're all pointing in the same direction. It's iRacing cautions otherwise. Holy cow. I don't know what happened here. Let's check on Rayburn. What happened? He had to jump the pit road. Oh, check up from the 52 of Day. 6 to the inside. Boom, net code from the 16. Matta gets into it. Sends the 74 up. Russell Black barely misses that. 53, free on the... Hey, you know what? I thought it should have been a caution. I was wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. Right now, they're running 17 laps to go. They're off the racing surface. There's no debris because it's all virtual. And that's kind of the way it goes. Alonso King out front. John Hammond in second. Michael Strickland in third. Devin DeSuna back here has the 32 on the bottom side. How about this second pack? They're going to have to work together here to catch themselves back up. And right now, the 21 all in the middle portion of this one. As Ryan Wendt tries to lead this group around. Comes in a little bigger. 01 to the middle turn. 01, the big shover. Here comes the 77 of Michael Caffrey. 17th, 18th, all working right here. Ryan Wendt leading the second pack. He can run 16 laps to go. There's a lot that can still happen in front of him. They are going to catch the second pack in front of them. Going to be Kobe Hartung, Joe Halva, Jerry Culver. You'll see Ryan Wendt and Caffrey and all these folks are going to catch some of the lap down traffic here. Going to be Brian Rayburn coming off pit road now. Brad Dove in the middle of this pack right here. There's the 52 of Jason Day. He's going to be in 16th in front of all of these fine folks. And that was all from what Stend before. As you see drivers trying to go around Side-by-side action here. Oh, 01 goes off to the bottom. Jason Day to the bottom as well. That was Nathan Biggert with a big shove. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to find out. All right. Far chase. Far chase. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, man. 40 here. Culver up. 57 drop in front of Jerry Culver there. Gets into the 01. Heavy left side damage. That'll break you. So, Biggert's going to run to pit road here. Alonso King's going to be your race leader. Brian Warner Jr. coming to pit lane. 14 laps to go. Junior, Retchen, they're wrecking back here. All to the inside. There's a 57 here. One more time. 24 to 13. 57. Brian Warner Jr. is going to get a black flag for that. There's a 24 up the race line to Brad Dove. Mark Retchen having an issue on the bottom side here. There's Devin Asuna getting around these drivers. Wait, pirouetting. No caution because they're running straight. 14 laps to go. John Hammond, Michael Strickland. They're off the racing surface. I mean, I get it. Three drivers on the lead lap. Mark Retchen, one of them. Devin Asuna playing catch up here with the 57. That is Brian Warner Jr. And Brian Warner Jr. back here. I'm trying to see what happened here because I wanted to see what the race line was and what caused that. Retchen coming to pit road. So let's just kind of rolling forward here. 53, big bump to the 21. Moves the line up. 13, now wind tunnel effect. You see the 21 pull to 57. 57 is multiple laps down. He gives the lane up to everybody. Oh, and then tries to give the lane up to everybody. That's what I saw there. And then when Nathan Biggert went off the track here. Oh, sorry about that, folks. He rolled us backwards here. This is when the Brian Warner Jr. was up here with the 13, running in line with the 25. Now, when you're multiple laps down, your job is to ride. And that's it. 57 gets around the 13. You've got leaders coming at you, and he does not get down very quickly, and that forces the 13 to make an adjustment. That's what I'm talking about. If you were a lap down car, and forgive me for saying that, you should just be riding. I do. I try to make sure that I just ride my corner, just push myself where I need to. Don't put yourself in any unnecessary predicament that you don't need to be in because you're going to impact your race. You're going to finish worse than what you do, especially if you're trying to look for a lucky dog. But how about it? The one running the cleanest race right now, trying to keep themselves clean. It's going to be right there. Danny May trying to catch up. As Ryan Went, Michael Caffrey in tow. These drivers are doing what they need to, and they're going to be trying to catch Colby Hartung in this little pack. This little pack right here, Colby Hartung's got to be frustrated. He's got the 12 of Grant Altizer here. Grijalva right in front of him as well. They're moving around. Altizer needs to hold on. You see this little 3-pack, and I tell you what, Ryan Went and this company, they're going to catch him. They're going to catch him quick. If anything, you need Hartung pushing the back of Grijalva and have have Altizer keep it close. We know how Hartung and Grijalva can run, and right now they're about to see a 5-pack come around. Win. You're trying to go as far as you can. Altizer up to block. That made no sense. Up over the wall. Just ride. Pick your speed. Keep your speed. Don't take the air off. Not what you needed. Now the 23 and the 47 there to run. 40's in a good spot. They want to catch these top drivers with 9 laps to go. They're going to have to find it. Mark O'Dell is the driver he's going to be looking for, and they're 7.9 seconds back, 8 seconds back. This little group right here, on the high side. John Hammond out front. Strickland in second. Robert's in third. With 8 laps to go, you do not want to be the leader. We're going to see some lead changes coming up real soon. That's for darn sure. All right, 7 laps to go. Make it 6 this time by. We're on. But a full send moment. When I get messages in the middle of streaming, I have to look at them, and that's the reason why I try to tell people not to. It bugs me. 5 laps to go. Now here comes the momentum. Who's going to have it? Who's going to full send it? Who's going to be that person to put themselves in the predicament? 8 and 88 working together. 2 and 3 wide back here. Odell up in that third lane. The 7 of Tony Sanders trying to work something on the bottom. You got teammates up high. It's a 1-2 finish. But watch Odell coming into play. Here comes the 52 of Jason Day back here with this little 3-pack. They're trying to work on what they have. How about Jeff Dillon up here as well? Dillon inside the top 4. John Ross rolling the 7, trying everything he can. The outside line being dominant right now. 4 to go. Shaking up a soda can, getting ready to throw it on the deck. 80 down to the bottom. Robert's there to push as well. Right behind is going to be Grijalva and company. They're coming around turn 1. They're breaking up the draft. 12.3 seconds over John Hammond. As the single file race line looks to be defended. Who is going to have it for the freaky fast crew in the AC Delco 88? Can they hold on to the 1-2-3 with Odell in third? You know it's going to come down to that last turn, the final lap of this race, as the 7 gets freed up from Alonso King. Alonso doing a great job of holding on to that bottom side, that bottom line, working heavy. Turn 2 Camry giving me some fits with the shadows there. Do apologize about that. Drivers rolling. There it is. 87 on the bottom. 88 and the 8. Up top, down to the back straightaway with 3 laps to go. Who's got the momentum? Chop Racing, giving you all the action here. Thank you to Chopp'N It Up podcast with the 2 lap to go segment. That inside line finally starting to form up as the as Sanders tries to close in. 2 to go. Inside lane, great. But at a certain point, that front bumper, that car's going to start heating up there for the 80. And seven's going to slide up the race line. That's not a great spot for the 7. There's Alonso King in front. They're going to get turned into the wall. Everybody getting turned. Inside lane working out. Caution will come out here. And now the 88 gets turned by Odell. Man, a green-white checkered attempt coming up. Alonso King had the 7 in tow. And I don't even know where this begins. I think the 98 drifted up a little bit. I'm not quite sure. So the 7 clears, and the 80 has a big run here. So the 80 clears the 7. The 7, did he lift or break? Tony Sanders would be, I don't know if he'd be at fault here, but he was way out of the throttle there. Bump. Good run here. And a run for the 80. 80 makes the pass, but that just completely checks up the outside lane. Slows the forward momentum. That's racing. That's what happens there. But a fast repair for everybody. John Hammond will have to come back around. How about your biggest mover of the race? It's still going to be Chris Roberge. Roberge will probably, we'll probably think about coming to pit road here. A green-white checkered attempt coming up here, folks. Alonso King's going to be the guy out front. Yeah, Roberge is definitely coming to pit road. You're going to see 3-wide racing now. We haven't seen 3-wide racing pretty much all racing. Anytime somebody tried to put it 3-wide was an issue. John Ross able to afford to be up front now. As right now, the 74 Brian Rayburn is going to be coming around to get back on the lead lap. All right, still going to be 1 lap down. Mark Odell out of the race. Green, white, checkered coming up. John Hammond was up front leading on the outside lane with his teammate Strickland. Inside lane finally had somebody get out there and shove the bottom. And, man, oh man. It is a super speedway. Anything can happen. John Hammond coming off pit road had a fast repair. Stryker coming off pit road had a fast repair as well. All ties are there. Devin Asuna is going to be in the mix. Roberge gets the car worked on. 41 seconds. Jason Day still on pit road as well, getting more of the damage taken care of. Jerry Culver getting some more of the damage taken care of. All these drivers on the lead lap currently. And we'll be working it over. My man, Chris Roberge, was doing exactly what he needed to do there, and we love to see it. Love to have it. The caution will come out here, and the cycle will put everybody around. Alonso King out front, 3768 I-rated driver. And I'm going to say big shout-outs to everybody out there. Thank you to Chop Racing crew. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Thank you to Penguin for being the race controller. Thank you, of course, to Chopp'N Podcast, which is the title sponsor for the Chop Shop Next Generation Cup Series. Thank you to Admin Box. Thank you to Fuego Paints. Track Racer, of course, they have this thing called the Bala Status. You would be a part of that. All you got to do is get specific access to their Discord for being a Bala. So make sure you check that out. Of course, you can join our Discord as well by !Discord. In the majority of the chats out there, I do believe. I think the Restream bot has that figured out. Taking to BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. That is where you get to the best beef jerky in the world, made in Michigan. It by far, hands down, some of the best, most tender beef jerky you'll ever get. But if you don't like tender and you like kind of like that potato chip, they have a beef jerky chip that is like a potato chip. It's freaking amazing. It's not made of potatoes, it's made of beef. It's awesome. Go check it out. Thank you to Noma TV. Thank you to Dark Horizon Fish, and thank you to Manta Road Racing. Thank you to, of course, Mission 22 for what they do in the community out there. And, of course, and always, thank you to each and every one of you for being out there. We're going to have a green, white checkered attempt here. It's a super speedway, and anything can happen. Here comes Culver. Here comes Brad Dove. I think it's Dove. Pretty sure it's Dove. Yeah, it's Dove. I recognize this call. All right. Alonso King will have the outside of the restart here. Thank you, Mark. Much love. Let's go, Matta. Black, get it done, says Dalton Powell. It was fun while it lasted. I don't know. You don't know if Stryker will make the move, but King on back, well, yeah. John says Church, yeah. It's okay. It's Super Speedway Racing. Everybody gets this one. This one shouldn't be a claim system on this one. This one should be the buy for all the penalties. Unless it's egregious, of course, but Stryker made the move for the stage. And so that's where I think that Stryker would have made the move. You want to see what aggressive racing looks like? We're going to have it. Green, white, checkered. 2 to go. Drivers in the corner trying to set it up. Who's going to have it? How many positions can you gain? Alonso King, Sanders, Ross, your top 3. Ryan went back here as the inside lane moving. Comes the 52. Drivers trying to make it work. There's the 88 to the inside. I talked about 3 wide. Well, they're going to try to make it as happy as possible. Bryant Lucas to the front, trying to go to the inside. Here comes the 7. Can they get it? White flag waves, here at Daytona. Alonso King, Tony Sanders, Matta, John Ross, the 23 of Colby Hartung. Everybody trying to give themselves that little advantage. Alonso King leading on the high side. The inside lane trying to be as aggressive as possible, but the outside lane is prevailing. Tony Sanders looks like he's got a parachute for a nose right now, and they're going to wreck behind it. But he's got it. How about it? They're wrecking. Big wreck coming up. Alonso King trying to block for the lead. Down to the bottom. Matta turns the 88. Alonso King should have been your winner. Matta turned him. Drop below the apron there to put his tires down. Far chase. He did. He dropped below the apron there. Alonso King backwards. Tony Sanders will finish 3rd. Michael Matta went below the yellow there. And a good block for, kind of forced down, but it was a good block going up there, but man. What an end to this race. We'll have to wait for, I want to make sure that this, a good push by the 47. 47, John Ross get into it. 16 makes the move on the inside. Pops out from the 88. Probably should have went to the outside there, but that is not how you want to win this race. Not at all. Well, unofficially, here's what it's going to be. Matta is the pole sitter. He leads the first lap and the last lap. And that's it, I think. and maybe a couple of more than that. Alonso King in second, Tony Sanders third, John Hammond fourth, Danny May fifth. How about Danny? Great celebration for Danny. Danny deserves that one. Good battle. Colby Hartung in sixth, Jason Day in seventh, Christopher Bears in eighth, John Ross, Ryan Went, your top 10. 12, the 12 and the 64 Russell Black will be there in 11th to 12th. Grahavel will finish 14th, Caffrey in 17th. Hayden Malcolm finished 23rd, Brad Dove 25th, Mr. Warner, Mr. Church 27th, 28th. And then last of it, Mr. Castelline. Hopefully you get to see it there. That was kind of a disappointing end. Like, it was a huge wreck, and it's kind of disappointing. Kind of is. Let's talk to your race winner, Michael Maddock. Gets below the yellow line there. Felt like that one could have ended a little bit cleaner, but today it didn't happen. Walk me through your race.
Yeah, it was tough in the beginning. I got caught up. I don't remember what happened. I was in the back for a while. But it was fun. This new package we got for these super speedways are tough, and it's a lot different.
I mean, Gen 7 cars completely different. Yeah, this one. Talk to me about that last lap. Talk to me about the low line move.
I mean, I went low. I feel like he pushed me down a little bit. I didn't want to like spin him, but I had to keep going lower and lower, and then he finally came down too low, and it spun him. I feel bad. I wanted to race side by side, but it happened.
It did happen. Mike, give your shout outs. You got the victory. Of course, always everything goes to review and all unofficial, but make sure that you give your shout outs where you need to out there.
Yeah. Shout out to Dalton Powell in the chat. Ran with these guys on the 24. I'm here with Russell Black. Had fun running with them tonight too. Shout out to Cisco on the car. Check out his music. Always got him on the car. And thanks to you guys for having the broadcast.
Michael Maddock gets it out pole and it wins the race. Let's talk to Alonzo King, who made a good block on the exit there. Felt like I know that the folks were out there who said he was forced down. I feel like it was a pop down. I think Maddock was going low anyway. However, we'll get Alonzo's point of view on this one. That's just what I saw. Do I feel like he was there to keep him forced down? Yeah, but didn't need to get turned. There's a whole different story there, in my opinion. But that's racing in its regard. Alonzo, tell me about this one, man.
Well, I mean, it was a long one.
At 90 laps.
No, I had a lot of fun. I'm not going to complain. He was going for the win. I'm not going to say anything about it. He did drop below the yellow and collected me. I was looking at it in replay. I just got to thank the teammates. Tony, he finished third. I was surprised with that one. You got Grant, and you got Danny and Brian Warner. I mean, it was a tough race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
I can't believe that top line ran the way it did.
It's a battle of attrition. It's the way these cars kind of have the tendency to run, especially with these this package. I think is going to be this way with the dynamic track, and I think this weekend we watch sort of the Daytona race is going to be the same thing.
Yeah, and I figured it would be, but it is what it is.
How about that push to get this? I didn't know he was your teammate, but you got the 7 out front. Then that last caution, I think, checked the whole outside lane up, which is like you pushed him out and then you made the pass on him, and he was slowing up to let you back in line.
No, he wasn't slowing up. It was just once I broke the front of his draft, it just stalls that outside lane. I've noticed that. Like if you jump down in front of someone, it stalls them.
Yeah. Oh no, that's part of the draft package and the side draft package that we saw. So, but the pass was good and clean. And I'm not like downing it at all. I'm not saying anything negative. Actually, that was probably the coolest pass, but it did check up the outside lane so much that we're talking about the dirty air and how that was from that second spot back. You could watch just how everybody had to miss up, and that just changed the dynamic of how that outside lane ran right there with 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I wasn't real happy that the RC threw that caution there because there were so many wrecks in this race that the caution wasn't thrown. I just think You know, I mean, hindsight 2020, he's a new RC. He's good at his job and stuff like that, but I wouldn't have thrown that caution. If iRacing don't throw it, don't throw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
it has to be fair across the board.
Yeah, I understand that. I didn't know what
You
happened.
know,
I don't know behind the scenes. I really don't.
Yeah, but and I honestly, I think that was the first time the inside line actually passed the outside line for the lead. You know, but you know, I was tucked up under him as much as I could, drafting like a champ. You know, so I had a lot of fun with it.
Looked like it was fun. I was gonna move on. I know that you and I need to talk to. You can give me a call anytime tomorrow if you want to. By the way.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Alonzo, give you shout outs one more time, brother.
Oh, I definitely got to give a shout out to Mata. I think that's his name, Mata. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask. I should have asked him whenever I had him up here. I should have asked him how to, because I was like, "What's the matter?" You know, and I was like,
"What's the matter?"
Yeah, and I don't want to do that to him because my last name's Followell, and it gets, it's enough to have that. So, but he's in the.
But
right
he
place,
ran
right
a clean
time.
race. We ran with each other a lot. You know, I'm not going to last lap, dude. You don't have teammates. You don't have friends. I get that. You know, and I want to give a shout out to the Chop Shop, man. This was a lot of fun. Big field. Hopefully, Pocono next week does the same. You know, I mean, and shout out to you because you always give on a good broadcast, my man.
I tried to. Today I was like, no, don't wreck at the end. That's not what we want. Don't turn each other. No, side by side. Let's go. But
I'll take second though. You know, I'm not going to complain about that.
Nah, get some lap. I think you get credit for lap led too. So there's some points there, my man.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain on that at all. So it was fun.
All right, Alonzo. We'll see you next week.
All right, I appreciate you guys.
That's the 80, finished in P2. And last but not least, let's talk to Tony Sanders, teammate to Alonzo King. Didn't know you were teammates. And I was like, because I was questioning the move that Alonzo made to get in front of you before the last caution of the race before the green white checkered. And I didn't know you guys were teammates. So that's some good information to now have. And it looked like it was fun. Tell me about your race, man. I hope they gave you permission to talk in here. All right, let's jump down the other one. Can you talk in here? I can't hear you. Hold on, Tony. Hold on. We're going to move places. You talking here? You're queuing up, but I can't hear you.
Okay, what about now?
I got you.
Yeah, the race was a lot of ups and downs, ups at the end. I mostly rode in the back, tried to avoid everything. A couple of times I got collected and was just there. And, Alonzo's teammate, so we kind of had a little strategy there to get to the front. And he's going to try to control it until the last lap and let the best man win.
I tell you, this was a race and a battle of attrition, for sure. And that's one of the things that I was watching throughout the race. There was you're going to have cautions. You're going to have it's Superspeedway racing. Just like short tracks, you're going to have cautions. And being able to keep yourself out of, and in the early going, it seemed like everybody was on their brakes. Did it kind of get was it a little bit worse on the vehicle when you got a lot of air going into the tires? Now you've got the heat in the cars. Is it harder to stop the car if something comes out and jumps out in front of you?
Yeah, especially with this last little bit of update they did. The brakes are a lot different than I was used to. So if you had to try to avoid anything, it was hard to get the brakes to really grab into it. And a lot of times you just barely got bumped and you got put off down through the grass or something. I got put through the pits once, and luckily I was able to keep speed to get back in line.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That's what you need. You got to have the accident once. It's super speedway. It happens. So. But I called you Saunders one point. Do apologize about that. I was like, man, it's Saunders, and I was like, no, Sanders. I got you now. So apologize about that. I'm apologizing ahead of time for butchering people's names throughout today's race. It happens. But today was fun. Daytona's going to be exciting. What you got for Pocono?
Pocono, it's one of my favorite tracks. A lot of people don't like it. I like the challenge of all three turns. So we'll go there and we'll hopefully qualify top 10 and try to bring back a top 5 is what I'd like to see do, because a lot of these guys are new racing around, and it's been fun so far. I really enjoyed it.
You got to put yourself in those situations, and that's what I said earlier. Is that you can't worry about the race going. You can't worry about the race going on around you. You have to run your own race. So, except for Superspeedways, it seems like you definitely got to worry about.
Oh yeah,
what's going to go down in front of you.
You definitely got to run your own thing, especially other tracks. Here, you just got to try to stay out of the big one and hope to be there at the end. And luckily, we was there at the end, so we just needed them to spin a little sooner. I might have squeaked out a victory there, but congratulations to I think it was Michael that won.
Mike.
Yep.
I have to say officially unofficial because of the yellow line issue, and want to make sure that the league can do. And I'm not trying to take away a win on the broadcast from anybody. I would never do that. If Mike wins, he deserves it. Alonso finishing second. You're going to finish third. You're there. You know what I mean? So I have no doubts where you finished. You did a phenomenal job, and congratulations. And you could take a push, and it worked out really well. So, but yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate you having me on here. Like I said, it was a blast racing with these guys, and can't wait till next week. Hopefully, we pull out a top 5 there.
Yeah, Pocono's a fun track. It's one of my favorite tracks. So we'll be good to go. All right, brother. We'll see you next week.
All right, have a good one.
You too. I'm gonna bounce all the way back up where I was at. He just couldn't talk in that channel for a second, so it was probably just push to talk. Something happening. I don't know. A lot of people gonna have problems with each other. Folks, don't put it out in chat. Make sure that you put it up in the Discord if you have a problem with somebody's driving or anything like that. I don't like the passability of the line. Alonso kind of blocked the lane, but kind of didn't, kind of did. So, Mike, I see every side of the story here. He kind of did, kind of pushed him down, kind of didn't. Like, I don't know, because the 16 popped out to the left very, very, very suddenly, and Alonso was there. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Racing goes where racing goes, and racing happens where racing happens. But I think Mike should be secured in this win. I don't think there should be any issue at all. There were a lot of cautions that, excuse me, hold on just a second. There were a lot of cautions that we saw that were a couple of car spins that went off on the side of the racetrack. Yes. I agree that a couple of cautions probably should have been called because of iRacing, not because of the race controller, because iRacing should have caught it. Not because of if the drivers are continuing to go straight, those are going to be issues there that you see. But this is a super speedway. There's so much going on with the super speedways that when somebody wrecks off the surface, most of the time you just keep it going. Couple of drivers wreck, you keep it going, right? But if they come back up into the racing surface and slide up and take out another car, and that's a whole different ball game. And iRacing should have caught that one. That's an iRacing thing. That's not a race controller thing. So that's the only thing I disagree with what Alonso said. The end one right there is probably, hey, I learned my lesson. I should have thrown that, so I'm going to throw this one. And it's a good thing he did, because if not, it would have been a lot of carnage. A lot more carnage from that as a result of that. So, that's where everybody was starting to slow down and hit their brakes. Biggest move of the race would be the driver I rooted for, Danny May, in a 32, up 24 spots. Congratulations to Danny. Much love. Second biggest move of the race is going to be Chris Robert's up 19, and Ryan went up 18. Ryan having a better race this week. Bryant Lucas up 18 as well. We like it. We like to see it. But Michael Mata gets the win here out of Waterbury, Connecticut. Appreciate the driver getting in for the driver interview. We'll try to make sure that number one spot's a little bit longer. I want to make sure that everybody has fun, keeps it cool, does what they need to do. All the fun stuff. Be good, folks. Be safe. Thank you to Chop Shop. We'll see you tomorrow for the doubleheader. Reaper Racing League Reaper Racing League Dirt Series has their second to last race of their season, and then the Heart to Heart Truck Series on tomorrow night. So doubleheader tomorrow night. We're gonna have some fun with it, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Be good, folks. Much love to you. We'll see you tomorrow. We might get some more day streaming in as well if you're out there on Twitch. You guys know what I was doing earlier. We'll try to have some fun with that as well. But yeah. You gotta be safe. Be kind to one another. See you in the next one.